ToonGrin.com.
I'm gonna cast a spell on you. You're gonna do what I want.
Oh, who didn't love this song? Oh yeah, this is the Witch's Ghost. Now we got a massive change in tone from the last movie, where Zombie Island was definitely the darkest. We turn it down 2 notches to something I'm sure was more family friendly. If I'm putting in the proper distributor speak, does that make it better or worse, of course? Let's find out. Once again, we cut to Scooby and the gang solving another case, this time disguising themselves as museum displays to stake out the joint. And while capturing the crooks, they come across Tim Curry, who plays Ben Ravencroft, who steals his entire movie with his pitch-perfect voice and character. It's pure bliss to hear Tim read all his lines because they just flow so naturally with his personality. You can totally see Tim really enjoyed this role, and because of that, he created a fantastic character. Who is Velma's male buddy of the movie? Oh, he's just so dead or erased from existence by the end of this movie. Yeah, that's a really well-known trope. Anyway, let's save that for later. Ravencroft invites the gang up to his hometown for the weekend for a vacation for mystery solving. But it is a vacation, so when they arrive, the mayor and everyone else in town has turned it into a tourist hotspot, based solely on the supposed sightings of Ben's late ancestor, Sarah Ravencroft, a Wiccan who was burned at the stake for witchcraft, and has returned to seek her revenge. So now the gang +1 have to figure out the mystery behind Sarah's reappearance. Now starting off with my favorite aspect of the movie, because hey, that's how I roll. The Hex Girls, Thorn, Dusk, and Luna are without a doubt the most iconic figures of this movie, and it's hard not to see why. Both of their songs look and sound great. Luke took real care to make it look like a well put together music video, and it shows as they have even animated glare from the lights, which especially looks great on Thorn, whose very bold design of red and black makes her pop on screen. As characters, however, they're mostly just red herrings, and exclusively Thorn is the one focused on and given the most attitude. Dusk and Luna have completely interchangeable dialogue and personalities. The popularity of the Hex Girls exploded in the fan base, which as a result led to them becoming guest stars for a few episodes in the What's New Scooby-Doo series, guest star in one of the movies, and getting a revamp in design in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated in the episode In Fear of the Phantom. Wow, nerd. It's called research, asshole! Next in line is the mystery. This is a very well put together mystery in my opinion. Again, as per Scooby-Doo tradition, not a brain melter, but it's interesting to see our detectives actually using clever strategies and investigative know-how to solve this mystery. However, the suspects aren't really huge personality suspects we usually get, so it's more blatant who did it. The mystery is less of a who did it, and more how they pulled it off. Finally, we got the animation. Like I said when I was talking about the Hex Girls, Luke did a lot of detail work in this, like in Zombie Island. They just love detailing objects. The climax, which I have to say maybe 20 minutes, but is one of the best climaxes period that I've seen, and conceptually ripped off in Monsters Unleashed, is full of detailing work and shadowing that looks freaking fantastic. If you liked detailed animation, this is your movie. Being fully honest, Witch's Ghost is still a step down from Zombie Island, obviously, as it diluted itself to reach a more wider audience. But even then, the step was not that far down, as its characters are fun and likable, the dialogue flows beautifully, and the villains are menacing and threatening. In that aspect, I would say that in terms of villains, Witch's Ghost beats Zombie Island, but by just a smidge. Witch's Ghost makes their villain a lot more sympathetic. and then flips our feelings on his head with a twist, which was brilliant. You really didn't get this degree of that with Zombie Island. Bottom line, another fantastic Scooby-Doo movie. If Zombie Island is a little too dark for you or your kids, Witch's Ghost is a great replacement.
To love the earth is our one desire.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!